the neurobiology of we is where you can get a lot of this information. The mother in the first 5 years of life wires the child for relationship.
Mm.
So how your child will relate to others is wired in by the mother in the first 5 years of your life.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, in those first 5 years, your brain develops 4 times faster than any other time in your life.
Yeah. Yes.
So incredibly important first 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then the father wires in identity in those
Mm.
first 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So just a sense of value, worth, those types of things.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And this is proven through neuroscience. This is not,
Absolutely.
some kind of like, oh, we kind of wonder, but it's like,
Yeah.
no, this is definitive. And so what can happen, what I do dealing with people as a pastoral counselor, but I'm being trained in this neuroscience, is we work through the first 5 years of life with a lot of our clients. And often we identify either a father wound or a mother wound.
Yeah.
And it actually plays out in usually the situations that are bringing about anxiety or depression
Yeah.
right where
Mhm.
they're at.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I literally just this week had a client who finally started to process through their father wound. And as they processed through that and started to repair through that, an issue, when they were in their mid 20s about losing a certain job, all of a sudden took on an entirely different meaning. They
Mm.
saw it in a way that they had never seen before. And it, you'd look at them losing their job they really wanted, and you go, well, that has nothing to do with their dad.
Mm.
And yet when they repaired their sense of identity, all of a sudden they could look completely differently at their sense of themselves in that job
Mm.
too.
Mm.
So here's the connection I've been making. Black Lives Matter is such a mantra for value, for worth, for identity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Absolutely.
That's the word that's been catching me, is matter.
Yeah.
They want to matter. They want to matter.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
And so connecting the dots, the Washington Examiner says that the current um, fatherlessness rate in the Black community is 77%.
Yep. Yep.
So here's my thinking. We have an entire 3/4 of an ethnic community that is literally missing the neural wiring to have a sense of identity and
Mhm.
value and to
Mhm.
matter. Could it be that they absolutely need to ask, do we matter? But maybe they're asking the wrong people.
Yeah.
Mm.
That almost brings tears to my eyes
Mm.
because, both of us don't have our fathers in our
Mhm.
lives, especially during our childhood. I mean, Joshua's father's passed away, and he wasn't in his life his whole life, and same with mine. And I think that you're right. I mean, I think that what the connections you're making is that's the real problem. That is the true problem. And then it goes back to Jesus, and goes back to God, because that who has filled that need
He's
for
the
me.
father to
But
the
it has been a
fatherless.
struggle for me to really understand God as a father, because I don't know what a father is.
Mhm.
As someone who loves you unconditionally, someone who's there for you no matter what, someone who loves every part of you, your bad side, your good side, just he made you, and so it's been a struggle with me with God, because we do see God as a father figure, and to have my father abandon me, like that I think that's also a reason why there's, more atheism in our country right now, is because we don't understand who God is, because we don't have good fathers,
Yeah.
you know? And so I just,
Yeah.
that is,
Well, when I hear that,
yeah,
I immediately think, well, if you want to destroy a society, go after the family.
yeah, go
Yeah.
after the family, go
You
after the
know,
father, go after the head of household, go after the one who instills values in
I
us.
see, an ideology that's trying to go after the enemy society in America and destroy it from the like you said, on a psychological level, destroy the families, destroy the identity of people, and then bring in that replacement. And it's like a religion, really, because you come up, Rush Limbaugh often makes this point where they give you a sin that you have to atone for, which is everything in American culture is evil, right?
Right.
racism and we're destroying the planet and all this stuff, right? And then they come in and they offer the atonement. Well, if you put the BLM hashtag and your protests and you definitely vote left, you do all these things, you're helping, and you can atone for your own sins in these ways, and you wear a mask while you're alone in your car. You can atone for your sins, right? And you're a better person, and like you said, it gives you that sense of identity. You matter, you're helping. It doesn't matter whether or not it's based on any facts, right? It's going after emotion. It's going after core, deep psychological stuff. So,
which, is so sad, because my hope is that, like, I don't see, like, policies. Yes, we need to make policies. We need to do reforms, all those things. But man, let's actually bring healing.
mm-hmm.
Like, what does it look like to bring healing?